A show of support for a D.C. police investigator killed in the line of duty. Hundreds of friends, family, and fellow officers turned out today in Maryland to say a final farewell to Wayne David. This is the moment his body passed the Violent Crime Suppression Division for the final time.
Investigator David was killed last month while attempting to retrieve a ghost gun from a storm drain. The suspect, who police say dumped that gun, remains behind bars on a weapons charge. Thank you for joining us on this Thursday at 5. I'm Leslie Foster.
And I'm Lorenzo Hall. The celebration of life for Officer David started this morning with a funeral service at Ebenezer AME Church in Fort Washington.
Our Lionel Donovan is live at the church with more on how David is being remembered tonight. Quite a show of support today.
Good afternoon, Leslie and Lorenzo. Well, today, those closest to Wayne David didn't just speak about his accomplishments within the MPD, but his time as a brother, a father, and a friend.
It is a tragic loss for our community.
Law enforcement gathered from across the DMV to support the family of investigator Wayne David as they paid their last respects to the fallen officer. David died late August while trying to retrieve a ghost gun that was thrown in a storm drain. The gun went off and David was hit and later died in the hospital.
Sometimes people see this job as a thankless job. We feel that it's thankless at times, but this humanizes the work that we do every single day.
Today, lines stretched out the door of the church and even wrapped around the building as people waited to get one last viewing of the 25-year MPD veteran. During the funeral, Mayor Muriel Bowser spoke on David's time in the Violent Crime Suppression Division. She says while the district can't measure David's impact, it's definitely felt.
We can't measure the people who are still alive because of the guns that Wayne got off the street. We can't count the moms who still have their sons, or the children who still have their parents, or the friend groups that never went through the trauma and tragedy of losing a close friend.
I miss you dearly, and I can't believe that you're gone.
Finally, attendees heard from those who knew the man behind the badge, David's own children.
I remember your laugh, your humor, the twinkle in your eye, and all the ways you laugh. You taught me to be strong. Watch over us, keep us safe, guide us, hear us when we pray, and I'll carry you in my heart until we reunite in heaven someday.
I promise to make you proud, always carry our last name with pride, and strive to live up to the example you set. You are my forever hero. Thank you, and I love you, Dad. Sincerely.
Now, earlier today, investigator David was finally laid to rest in Maryland's Fort Lincoln Cemetery. Live in Oxon Hill, Lionel Donovan, WUSA 9.